I can't believe it's not butter. And then a tub of butter. Which is it? I asked you on Twitter to submit me pictures of your sim racing rig so I could sit here, look at them, and roast them. It's part of my new series called Roast My Rig. And I'm gonna take a look at them. Trust me, this is gonna be easy. Based on the submissions I got, I don't know what kind of squalor you people are living in, but this is gonna be easy. So let's just get started right into it with the number one. All right, our first submission is from Smeejavo. Probably saying that wrong. Doesn't matter. I feel like I'm contracting COVID as we speak. I feel like I need to back up from this picture. What is going on here? Instead of working out, he's just gonna slam these right on his pedals. No need for the clutch. You know, it's kind of hard to use the clutch, I would imagine, when you got 14 dumbbells covering it. Look at this chair. This guy's like, hold on, I can only do 10-minute races before my ass is completely numb. Let's see. I don't believe this iRating for 1 second. I feel like this desk is just about to give way at any moment. Why is he not using this more comfortable office chair over here besides this wooden one? What's wrong with this chair? Is it just to hold his old snacks? He's got books holding up his monitor. He's got Coca-Cola cans. He's got the air purifier. He's got his keyboard. How is it even staying on the desk right there? Is it being held down? It's broke. The space bar is broken. He's probably running Carb Cup. That's what happens when you run Carb Cup, I guess. His wheel is pointed so far down. He's got it. This is like a CSW V2 or a V2.5 or something. You can't really be clamping those to a desk. It probably falls off every race. Unbelievable. You know, when it falls off, you can just grab that controller, pick right up where he left off. I seriously don't believe this. This is road rating, 7,300 iRating in road rating. Yeah, this one is surprisingly horrible. But, you know, he's having fun out there. What's the next one? All right, our next submission comes from the Arkonian. And right away, I'm happy because this is much more of a cleaner setup, although it's still got some major issues. So let's explain. First of all, you see this chair? This isn't a sim rig. I asked for sim rigs only. This is a chair that is attached to the desk with some sort of pulley system. You use these in the back of a Dodge Ram to hold down a mattress when you're moving across state lines. He's got it holding down his office chair so it doesn't move when he's slamming on the brakes. I don't know what kind of living situation this guy's involved in, but it looks like he does not have access to any of these drawers. He is not allowed inside these drawers. Who knows what's in there, but he's got this high security locking system on the drawers. This could possibly be some sort of a speaker system, so when his mom has dinner ready, she can let him know right away. Looks like he's running the CSL setup with the wheel and the pedals. He's got it hooked up somehow to an actual rig that slides underneath this desk, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's got another couple of ropes or tie downs behind there to kind of hold it. The RGB lights are for 12-year-olds, so go ahead and turn that off or replace it. Thank you. Other than that, there's not too much I can say about this, except for this tie-down bar may be affiliated with certain fetishes that he finds on the internet in between races. Who knows? All right, next up, we got Fuel Rock, who apparently is living in a hotel. Times are pretty tough these days, but that's not going to stop him from racing. It looks like he ripped the ironing board out from the wall. Grab some, what is this, the yellow pages here he's got helping him secure everything down. I tell you one thing, first of all, how can he even see the monitor over the wheel? This ironing board's got to be, what does he stand up while he's racing? First of all, if I ever see Fuel Rock in a race and his shirt has wrinkles in it, I'm going to be furious and I'll probably report him. I can see he can be doing some conference calls or maybe call down for room service during the middle of a race. That's good. He's got his microwave and his fridge right here. Okay, very good. He's a racer. He's a traveling racer. He travels around this great country of ours, staying in various hotels, and he sells apparently low quality sim racing gear door to door apparently. He's got an Alienware laptop from about 2004. If you're racing in a hotel with Wi-Fi, first of all, you should be only signing up for Carb Cup and maybe a Mazda race, but don't expect your iRating to get anywhere. Looks like, what are these, $400 headphones to go along with it? Perfect. Oh my goodness. Next. All right, this one's from Garrick Patry Rohit something. All right, what do we got here? He's got a massive curved, is this curved television? It's probably got a 20 millisecond response time. Perfect for if you're an input lag connoisseur. So that's great. And what's it sitting on? All right, I'm starting to figure this one out. I think his children are now doing virtual schooling from the floor in the kitchen because I think he stole the kids' table. Hey Johnny, you can do all your schooling on the floor. Don't worry, we'll throw you some peanuts every once in a while. Let me just take that for my sim rig. It looks like he's got the smallest keyboard ever. Maybe he's using it as a button box. Maybe he doesn't need a keyboard. Maybe he's using all voice commands. You never know. Nice wooden table. Apparently he's not allowed to have his shoes on in the house, so he has to keep them on the sim rig. That way he doesn't get in trouble, okay? He's got some sort of a remote control that's probably for his RGBs in the computer that he can't see anyway. Probably to control the RGBs, if I had to guess. You know, it's very important these days to be able to not only have RGB everywhere in your computer and throughout your house, but you need to be able to control them. The one thing I'll give him props on is that the monitor, the TV, is semi-close to him. So I'll give him that. He's right there in the action, for sure. He's got grandma's hand-knitted little blanket there to sit on, get nice and toasty. Looks like he's been braiding some cords on his headphones. That works if you're having trouble with your surround sound in your headphones. If you use this technique of braiding them, you get much better sound quality. And of course, obviously, huge rookie mistake. His gloves don't match his shoes. Next up, we got Honey AFD. And right away, I can tell you, he definitely built this himself. There's no getting around that. That is, I am Mr. Malone detected, if I can tell you anything. I know this guy made this rig himself, 100%. Just look at the quality. I mean, this just screams DIY. Plans? We don't need any plans. I'm just gonna build it out of wood, guys. Don't worry. Hey, you're not going to burn all that wood over there in your burn pile, are you? Well, yeah, I was planning on it. No. You give it to me. I'm going to turn it into the worst sim rig ever. Well, now I see he's got a 3D printer. Why didn't he just 3D print his rig instead of using old scraps of wood? I'm not too sure what kind of weapon this is, or play toy, or Harry Potter lore nerd stuff that's going on here, but definitely not something you're going to want to have on the wall if the ladies come over, if you know what I mean. I'd say the one saving grace for him, while he's racing, he's got the VR headset on, so at least he doesn't have to look at his rig while he's racing. I'd say that is a plus. Next up is IB Barrel. What is this? What am I even looking at? I can't believe it's not butter. And then a tub of butter. Which is it? I got a feeling he's not using this butter on his toast. Oh my God. Where are we? We're in an attic? Is there gonna be a raccoon poking its head out here? Do you live with raccoons? Are you running from the law? Like, seriously, are you hiding out? Better hide out for the next 2-3 weeks. They're hot on my tail. This person's watching me? Oh my God, what have we done? I don't know what he's using this butter for or what he's using this big steel tube for, but I hope they're not connected. I'm actually surprised the laptop seems semi-clean. I would expect about 12 years of caked in butter and Cheeto dust. Well, officer, I couldn't really identify him with his socks and his sweatpants on. I'm sorry, sir, but I know he lives in an attic. If you're looking for him, he lives in an attic. The place will be covered in raccoons, butter, and apparently a karaoke machine that his parents put up here in 1998. For all you streamers out there, people that watch Twitch, these are the people talking in your chat. They're like, hold on, I gotta wipe the butter off my fingers. I can't. We're done. We're done with this one. We're done with this one. Moving on. Here's I'm Ricky T. He's in a hotel racing as well. He's got the same setup as the other guy. I wonder if they have adjoined rooms. I wonder if they got their own little LAN party going on here. He's like, hey, my ironing board's a little squeaky. Can I swap with you? Same setup, different room. This is amazing. How much is a Holiday Inn charge for a LAN session, I wonder? What are these, the headphones he stole from the airport when he was on a plane? I can't believe people are actually doing this. Oh my gosh, they're traveling sim racers. Unbelievable. I like how they're always right in front of the mirror too, so they can really get a good look at themselves when they're getting last place in a Mazda race. There's another guy. Here's another guy that better not have a wrinkle anywhere on any of his clothing when he's in a race. I tell you, you got to do the ironing first and then do the racing. I can't believe this. I don't even know if any of this is real, to be honest. I got submitted pictures. I'm looking at them. Who knows what's real? All right. Oh, this one's from Jack Ivy. Now, he set up this entire thing, I heard, just to race street stocks, okay? He's a street stock connoisseur. It also looks like he could be a part-time lumberjack with all this wood sitting around. Another guy with his grandmother's knitted blanket here to sit on, keeps him cozy. Boy, he's got great posture, I tell you. He's got some great setups here. I really don't know what else to tell you besides this rig here. Looks like it's probably 600 to 800 pounds and needed about 14 guys to move it. It's just another guy that saw his neighbor about to burn a bunch of wood, and he's like, you're not burning that wood, are you? Now, I only see one glove. Jack Ivy could be the Michael Jackson of sim racing. I think there's something wrong with the perspective of this, because look at the angle of where his knees would be way up here, and his ass is way down there. There's something wrong with this. And the monitor, the way... You know what? You should stop using those portable, disposable cameras, Jack. You could probably just use your phone nowadays. Maybe stand back a little bit or something. I don't understand the perspective of this shot is completely confusing me. Look at the angle of the wood, the trim here. Maybe you live in one of those Ripley Believe It or Not buildings where everything's all slanted. This is from DHetter. Okay, well, it looks pretty clean. He's got 3 monitors, but I bet he's only using one of them for actual iRacing. Maybe he's a streamer or a content creator. Got some decent pedals. Let's see. I mean, there's really not much I can say about this. Let's see. He got first place race championship Chevrolet GTE class. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, 24 hour. Oh, he won a 24-hour race. I think it says 27th split. Yeah. 27th split. 24-hour winner. Wow. Well, if you're going to have an accomplishment, make sure you frame it. Whoa, I can see his face. I see his face. There it is. It's right here. I see it. Hey, you can't hide from us. We see you. We see you, Jarrett. He gazes upon his first place victory all the time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not much else I can say besides 3 monitors that are all completely different. Maybe if you put them all side by side, you could be running triples, but maybe you didn't think of that. Alrighty then, this one's from Steel Horse Live. Yes, the famous streamer Steel Horse Live. And wow, COVID hit him hard, didn't it, huh? Yikes. Maybe we should have some sort of an intervention. I'm kind of worried about him. Isn't it? It's an entire wastebasket full of Natty Light, and every single one of them has been shotgunned. There's probably about 14 pounds of dip in amongst all the cans as well, I would imagine. But you know what? He's got triples. He's got a fourth monitor. He's got some crazy studio light right here. That'll make you sweat. Rocking some Thrustmaster. And actually, all the cords in the background actually have a sound dampening effect. And if he wants to put the Christmas tree up at any time of the year, there it is. Does he live in his garage? I mean, because if you got Natty Light and you got iRacing, do you really need to go anywhere else in the house? Let's be honest here. Look, he's stealing his kid's Star Wars toys to use it as a table of some sort. Oh, there's the Copenhagen right there. Well, I guess all the cars are parked out on the driveway, huh, Steel Horse? Because we got racing to do inside. So there you go, guys. This is how famous streamers live and how they stream. It only matters on what's actually coming through the camera, you see? You should see my table right now. All right, next. All right, we're going to finish on this one. Let's see. Who's this from? It says Davey Cam. Davey Cam. Dave Cam. Dave Cam. This is Dave Cam's setup, guys. Unbelievable. The famous YouTuber. Is this wood? I believe Dave Cameron hired every single beaver in a 40-mile radius to come up with this solid wood rig. If this is the rig he's got, I want to see his wood shop with 14 routers, 18 ways to make a dado joint. This guy... You know, one of the bad things about having a wooden rig is, depending on the humidity, it actually gets bigger or smaller. So some days his rig will just swell up, and all his monitors change position, and his pedals are further away. It starts creaking. He's got to like sand some stuff down every once in a while to just make it fit together. Maybe add a little stain. This is bare ass wood, Dave. You got to add some nice oak finish to this thing. Maybe like a dark coffee, huh? I've never seen a rig completely made out of wood like this. And a part of me kind of likes it. The other part of me says no. I feel like this thing's creaking. I can hear it creaking as we speak, as I do the video, the still picture. I can just see him. Be like, hey, you got another sheet of 220? Yeah, a little 220. I got to sand this down a little bit. Boy, I got a big gouge by the pedals. Give me that 80 grit. I'm going to have to really go at it this time. If some of the electronics get too close to the wood, it starts burning through the wood. Do you smell that? Hey, Mrs. Dave Cam, do you smell that? What's that smell? It's your rig. It's burning. Well, you don't have to worry about EMI issues, right? Wood's a good ground. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I mean, I could do it in the future. All the submissions were via Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter at Matt Malone TV and get in on the conversation. If you guys want to roast, just continue to roast these rigs down in the comments. That'd be great. Keep the roasting going. Obviously, it's all for fun. I love sim racing. I love the uniqueness of people's sim racing gear. And I love that every single sim rig is different in some way. Let me know how you liked it, the style of the video, what I could do to improve it. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you haven't subbed. And yeah, we'll see you next time, or we'll see you over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Matt Malone. That's where you see me. Okay, goodbye.